Hey guys, what is going on and welcome to version 34.31 here in Fortnite. Now, today brings the new Slurp Rush update for Reload, a brand new Chapter 2 inspired map with a little bit of a new loot pool. There is a ranked reset for Reload, and this will be the only Reload map for 2 weeks. After that, it will join the rotation with both of the other maps, meaning there will be 3 maps in circulation soon. But yeah, Slurpy Swamp is back, guys, and you can play it whenever you want. Now, I think this map will probably go down very, very well for a lot of you. The Chapter 2 map was very much a well appreciated map, and seeing it come back in a Reload format is always going to go down well. Now, this comes with some new quests and a new skin. The new skin, Vanguard Zadie, can be unlocked at any time between now and June 7th simply by gaining 50 levels on your account. She comes with a pickaxe and a backbling as well, but that is not the main purpose. The main purpose of this video is to do with Reload Slurp Rush. Reload Slurp Rush now being out, the new map, like I say, here for 2 weeks, permanent. And then after that it'll join the cycle. You have some quests to complete on it. They're very, very basic quests, such as visiting places, dealing damage, headshotting, completing your daily quests, acquiring accolades such as chest containers, reboot, assist or eliminate, travel distance after exiting the battle bus, and finally survive storm circles. They are very basic quests that will basically require you to explore the new map, Slurp Rush. So without further ado, let's go in to Reload Slurp Rush. So straight away I could see the cooling towers of Steamy Stacks off in the distance, but you can see that we have a little bit of a new spawn island for this, based off of the swampy area and Slurp Swamp itself. And then if you turn around and look towards the island, we can see some iconic locations, such as the hangar area that was in the bottom left of the map. We can see sort of swampy trees, we can see Steamy Stacks, we can see the old house upon the hill. The map itself consists of 8 main locations. It does also include the Lockdown Lighthouse, which is a new version of Lockie's Lighthouse. Fort Crumpet is back, and Logjam Logging, which is obviously a mock-up of Logjam Lumberyard. There are also some miniature locations though. We've got a mini dockland over here. We've got a couple of bridges, a couple of areas. Slurpy Swamp is the main area of this map, but Steamy Stacks is also not to be underestimated, as it is nearly full size as well. So those are your 2 main locations on this map. The loot pool, as I say, has been updated as well. So let's take a little look around this area, see if we can get ourselves some good loot, and then head on towards some of the named locations. I mean, it'll be nice to see old places again, I must admit. So we've got some very good loot off the bat here, I can't lie. Having found exotics, legendaries, and a lot of epics. We found 2 rare chests, a rare ammo box, some good loot off of that. But yeah, this is just a little, it's like a miniature log jam by the sea kind of thing, which is cool. I kind of want to head over to Steamy Stacks though. I miss that place. I used to love landing at Steamy Stacks. What I find weird in this map is that it's in the top left of the map, which is interesting. It's also worth noting that you do get your 5,000 XP for discovering new name locations in this game mode, like you do in all other game modes, meaning just for exploring all the map you will get 40,000 XP, or half a account level for this game mode, just searching all those locations. It does look like Steamy Stacks is almost the exact same as it used to be, it's just oriented slightly differently. which might throw a few people off. I know it's throwing me off right now. Let's head on over here to Logjam. What is it? Logging? So instead of like Lumber Works, it's Logjam Logging, which is almost the exact same as the old Logjam Lumberyard as well. Just some slight changes to the layout. Which honestly is one thing I really do love about Reload, is that it brings back the vibes of old maps in a new and fresh way. Which is really, really cool attention to detail from Epic, I must admit. I kind of want to just tag Fort Crumpet before it fully gets engulfed in the storm, just so that we can get the map coverage. I also love that jetpacks are back in this mode as well. I really must admit that. Alright, let's get that guy out. There we go, those two are gone. Which is good. They will probably get rebooted. Fort Crumpet is basically the same as it always used to be, with a few extra spotlights and boxes out the front. It's almost been militarized a little bit. And then if we come on over here, you've got like one of the old Ego bases as well. Cars are clamped in this, which is interesting, so they don't want you using vehicles. I mean, makes sense. The Reload maps are not the biggest. Why would you really need to? But yeah, it looks like the Reload version of Chapter 2 is very much based on Slurpy and Logjam. So it does sort of beg the question as to whether there will be another map in the future that is based on some other locations. It's always a possibility. Alright, let's get these people out of here, shall we? And then hopefully we can try and yeah, I've got to admit, seeing Slurpy Swamp back and full size makes you realise just how small these like reload places generally are. Because if you compare Slurpy Swamp to the other places we've been to, the other places we were barely there for 2 minutes, whereas this one we've been here already for a little bit, got a couple of kills. There are a lot of people dotted around this area. I mean, it's the centre of the map, it's the main place, a little bit like Paradise Palms was in the desert map. So like, it is to be expected that it would be that little bit busier, shall we say. I'm going to try and make a break for the military place, I think. Because this is sort of a new area, but it's inspired by Chapter 2 locations. And you can see what they've gone for. They've taken like the old Ego bases and turned it into a full military location, which is really cool the way they've done it. One thing I have just picked up on, the quest requires us to visit 10 named locations, but there are only 8 on the map. So, not entirely sure how we will go about doing that, but maybe it's because there's some landmarks. I mean, Chapter 2 was when landmarks first came in, so it would potentially stand to reason that they would do that. But yeah, Booming Base, brand new location this one is, heavily inspired by Chapter 2 locations. You can see the vibe they've gone for. Alright, we need to be very cautious of other people now. I kind of want to get rid of some of these people because obviously we all have lives, multiple lives. now is the point where we get very, very cautious. Because even though we have multiple lives, I do not particularly want to lose the loot that I currently have. I have some good weaponry. So, I mean, we've gotten a lot of kills already. So, let's use the power of editing to skip forward a little bit, shall we? So, we actually found something quite impressive, I must say. We have found none other than the mythic goldfish, which is really cool, but I'm having problems picking it up for some reason. I think it's because of the goldfish. The goldfish won't let me switch it out with the backpack. Yeah, that's what it is. So I guess I kind of want that goldfish, see if I can get a kill with it. Because I've never actually gotten a kill with the goldfish before. So it'd be really, really cool. Ah, this here might be a name location. Coming down here we have what appears to be Stilt Town from the old Chapter 2 map, but I don't think it's appearing as an actual name location, which is... It starts begging the question of what counts as name locations in this mode and what doesn't. But also, if you're playing as solos, like I am, don't forget, when reboots get turned off, you lose your 2 extra lives, but you will gain 50 overshield for each of them. So, as you can see in a second, my health is going to suddenly jump up thanks to the 2 lives that I've managed to keep. The fact that I've managed to keep these lives is kind of insane, but now I have all of that extra health to try and see me through the top 12 to see if we can get a win. And the answer is apparently no, we can't. But we are going to jump into another round just to see if we can go and check out those other locations. So, coming back in, we're just flying over the lighthousey area. So, I'm just going to come and land straight down at Dirty Docks, which is the exact same as it used to be. So this one has also been completely transposed in, not a variation of it. I have just realised the visit name locations quest doesn't say visit different name locations, so I'm assuming the way you've got to do that quest is come to those locations in multiple matches, and it should count locations more than once, is what I believe that quest is going to ask of us. I kind of want to get some loot and then get out of here and go and check out the other 2 places, which is the lighthouse and then Stilt Town, is it? I'm also curious as to what this is over here though, because this is almost like the weather station from on the old mountain. In fact, it actually is the weather station from the old mountain. We really need to be very careful with what we do. Wait, you can die to full damage from a jetpack? Was that always a thing? I feel like it probably was. So I'm just too silly to realise. We can't make it to the lighthouse now from here directly, but they have built the old radio station up on the hill, which I quite like. So that's one of my favourite locations from Chapter 2. I always used to drop here. So they put that in, and again, that one's the exact same. So that's really cool, actually. And then, I guess if we shield up, we can then use some of these things to get out of here. bada bing, bada boom. We've managed to make it halfway across the map, because the map is tiny at the end of the day. It's not like you've got oodles of places that you can go and get lost in. I'm just hoping that we can make it over here because of the storm. So, down here, the south side of the map, next to Slurpy Swamp on the east side, is Stilt Town. So I thought we were in it earlier, but we weren't quite in it. We were sort of like in buildings that looked similar to it. This is why I'm saying it's almost like the main theme of this map, obviously, is Slurpy Swamp, and then Logjam seems to have also taken quite a heavy presence. But yeah, so Stilt Town is here, almost the exact same as it. In fact, I think it is the exact same as it used to be. And then down the southeast side of the map, you have Lockie's Lighthouse, which has been changed into a slightly updated location, which is the Lockdown Lighthouse, was it? Yeah, Lockdown Lighthouse. Which I kind of like that they're referencing Lockdown in this map, because realistically everyone was playing on the Chapter 2 map during lockdown. So it's still Lockie's Lighthouse, still got the little houses here, almost the exact same, but not quite. There are some just slight, subtle changes to the map in this area. So yeah, all in all, that is your little look at Reload Slurp Rush. It's pretty cool, I must say. So yeah, if you guys were a massive fan of Chapter 2 and you always wanted to play the Chapter 2 map again, but you didn't quite enjoy the Chapter 2 remix, then some of your favourite Chapter 2 locations might be back now in Reload. So jump into Reload, have fun, and thanks for watching the video, guys. See you all in the next one.